You know that person, right? The one who walks into a room and just commands it, without even trying. That's the power of what we're talking about today. This idea of an unshakable frame. It is the absolute bedrock of real, deep confidence. It's a presence that doesn't just show up, it defines the space.
So, what is it? What makes some people so solid, so unflappable, no matter what's going on around them? It's definitely not about being the loudest or the most aggressive person. No, the answer is something way deeper. It's all about their frame. So, what even is a frame? Well, think of it like this: it's your personal reality. It's the lens you use to see and interpret literally everything. And when you have an unshakable frame, your reality is just stronger than anyone else's pressure. You don't get sucked into other people's drama. Instead, they get pulled into your orbit of calm.
Okay, so how do we build this? It all rests on three core pillars. And we have to start with the most important one, the inner citadel. This is all about mastering the game inside your own head, long before you ever try to master the world outside.
The very first step is a massive game changer. Most of us are constantly looking for approval, for validation, but the moment you let go of that, the moment you genuinely stop needing to be liked, you become unpredictable. People literally don't know what to do with someone who isn't asking for their permission. And that quiet independence, man, it's incredibly powerful. So, once you detach from what people think, the next battle is internal. It's mastering your own feelings. And here's what's so wild about this. Neuroscience actually shows that most raw emotions, anger, sadness, fear, last less than 2 minutes. The only reason they stick around is because we keep feeding them with our thoughts. An unshakable frame treats feelings like passing weather. You see the storm, you acknowledge it, but you know you're the sky, not the cloud.
And that internal balance then changes how you handle the outside world. This slide, it just nails it. A weak frame is like a seesaw, right? It goes way up with praise and then crashes down with criticism. But a strong frame, it treats both as the exact same thing. Just words, just data. When you stop getting high on compliments or low on insults, people realize pretty fast that you can't be played.
And this quote right here, it gets to the absolute heart of the inner citadel. We're talking about unwavering consistency. When your purpose, your mission doesn't bend to what's popular or what's easy, it gives off this aura of incredible stability. And trust me, for people who live by trends, that kind of focus is seriously intimidating.
All right, so you've got your inner world locked down. Now let's move to our second pillar, projecting that strength outward. This is the art of stillness, learning to master your physical and your verbal reactions.
Just think about this for a second. Speed often comes from insecurity. But really powerful people, like an experienced surgeon in an emergency, they actually slow down under pressure. Their movements get more deliberate, more controlled. Rushing signals panic. But moving slowly, that tells everyone in the room that you own the moment. The moment doesn't own you.
Now, this control isn't just about your movements. It's about something even more powerful, your silence. And silence isn't passive. It's an active weapon. When someone challenges you, your ego just screams for you to fire back instantly. A strong frame, though, it responds with deliberate silence. The human brain hates that void. The other person will feel this intense need to fill it, and when they do, they usually reveal everything you need to know.
And that's the real secret, isn't it? What one person calls an awkward silence is just silence to someone with a strong frame. Being totally comfortable in that quiet space signals immense emotional control. When you don't fear the pause, you control the pause, and that earns you a whole lot of respect. Think about a chess grandmaster. They are never ever rushed into making a move. So when someone asks you a question under pressure, don't just blurt something out. Take a deliberate pause. You can literally feel the pressure shift from you back onto them. You've just seized control of the interaction's tempo, and now you answer when you're good and ready. Which brings us to our final pillar, the unmoved mover. This is where we take our inner calm and our controlled reactions and we apply them directly to the chaos of social dynamics, of conflicts, of external attacks. This is where the rubber meets the road. So what actually builds your reputation? A strong frame gets that it's built almost entirely on your actions, not on fighting off every little rumor. It's like a great general who just ignores enemy propaganda. You don't waste your energy on every single attack. Your silence implies a deep confidence that the truth is going to come out on its own.
And this is so crucial when it comes to conflict. When someone attacks you verbally, a weak frame gets loud, it gets emotional, and it instantly loses all credibility. The unshakable frame, though, it gets calmer. The tone stays steady. In courtroom studies, witnesses who spoke slowly and calmly under pressure were seen as way more credible. Your voice is emotional evidence. Keep it level.
This really taps into something primal. In the wild, the true alpha doesn't need to roar. They often just watch while everyone else makes noise and fights. Their dominance is just assumed. It doesn't need to be proven. And when you refuse to get dragged into those loud ego battles, it really unnerves people. They sense a quiet authority that they just can't challenge head on.
So, we've walked through the 3 pillars. How do we pull it all together to forge that truly unbreakable core? It really boils down to this. First, you master your inner citadel, controlling your mind, detaching from approval. Then you practice the art of stillness, controlling your body, your reactions, your silence. And finally, you become the unmoved mover, influencing social dynamics instead of just being a victim of them. And here we are, the final, most important takeaway. An unshakable frame isn't some tactic you use on other people. It's the natural result of profound self-respect. It's not about winning an argument. It's about knowing your own worth so deeply that nothing, and I mean nothing external, can ever shake it.
So that leaves us with one final thought. The inner citadel, the art of stillness, or the unmoved mover. Building this frame is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So the only real question left is, which pillar are you going to start building today?